Retro. No.
Hey! Welcome everybody to the Animanicast. This, of course, is the podcast that is dedicated to the animated television series Animaniacs, as well as other shows within the Rueggerverse, such as Tiny Toon Adventures, Pinky the Brain, and Freakazoid. Yes, I am Joey, and I'm here at the lovely water tower behind me. This is the Super7 promotional art, and I just thought it was so cool that I had to put it behind me. I am Joey, as I said before, and my co-hosts, my brother Nathan and Kelly, could not join me today, but they are here in spirit, of course. Actually, I think we could perhaps, let's go ahead and go. Yes, I'm getting word. Yes, through the voices in my head, yes. We actually can cut away to Nathan. Nathan has recently moved off to Hawaii. It's true. And he, I believe, is at the set. Yes, he's at one of the set pieces where they filmed Jurassic Park. How Spielbergian. Yes, Nathan. Nathan, can you hear us?
Here I am in Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that's what happened. Yeah. Live! We had no sound the first time, as you could tell. Anyway, Nathan is dead. So let's go ahead and go to Kelly. Oh, wait, Kelly's not here either. But you know where Kelly is tonight? She's Spielberg stalking. No, she's actually in Columbus, Ohio. Not the person. I guess Spielberg is opening, I think, an art gallery of some sort. I don't know. But I told Kelly that she should hand Spielberg an Animanicast card and say, we'll see you right after the Oscars. Come on the Animanicast. And she said she forgot her business cards. So what she's going to do instead is she's going to write Animanicast.com on her eyelids, and then she's going to blink her eyes like the girl in Raiders, and he'll get the reference, and then he'll come on the Animanicast. So look forward to Senor Spielbergo here on the Animanicast in the future, I'm sure. At any rate, hey, look at this cool shirt I got. Look at this cool shirt I got. You see this cool shirt? This is Freakazoid. Let's see if we can get like in camera 2. Oh, that's just my arm. Hang on. Look at me. Woo! Hey, there's a Freakazoid on this shirt. Anyway, these back to camera 1. These Freakazoid shirts are going to be available for purchase. And where, you might ask? Well, in Fairfax, Virginia. That's right. You can meet the one and only Paul Rugg. Paul Rugg is going to Fairfax Comic-Con Jr. right there in March 4th. It's just in a couple weeks or something. Yeah, check out Paul, say hi, get an autograph, and get one of these amazing shirts. And we'll have more information about Paul and his upcoming tour with Tom Ruegger in just a bit. But I'm sure what you guys are most interested in here today, of course, is what we're going to be talking about, which of course is this Super7 Animaniacs figures. Yes, we got them, folks, and we're going to show them off to you. We got not just, get this Super7 thing out of the way. Okay, we got not just the big giant ones, but the cool retro ones as well. That's right. And we're going to be reviewing them all. I think you know what? Let's go ahead and open a few right now. Okay, let's go to, so we got the, these are the retro ones, folks. Look at these. Ooh. we got Dr. Scratch and Sniff, and Yakko, Wakko, and Dot. Let's go to camera 2 so we can get a nice close-up shot here of these. And let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I can look. I can see I can see the live chat too. This is so cool. Okay. So anyway, guys. So I am seeing the live chat, and I'm going to try to not get distracted by it. So here we have Dr. Scratch and Sniff. We got Yakko. We got the Wakko. And we got the Dot. Now these are really super cool. I super love the card backing. This is like perfect for getting autographs of voice actors. And of course, Tom Ruegger is going to be touring and everything, and Paul is going to be touring, getting signatures on all these. You can get multiple signatures on these. The back of the card, I kind of have a little bit of an issue. Let me explain why. Okay, so you got Dr. Scratch and Sniff. You got Yakko, Wakko. Wait a minute, Wakko. Let's get in focus here. If I can't, it's automatic focus. So check out this Wakko they got right here. That Wakko, ladies and gentlemen, is, well, I don't know who in the Warner Brothers department decided to do this, but someone stole some fan art, folks. That is not official art. And it was taken I don't know, like a few years ago from, and I forget the artist's name off the top of my head. I know I think she lives in Iceland, I believe. I talked to her. I think she's on Twitch or something like that. I had to like do a bunch of research, and I totally forget her name. So I'm sorry. Who knows? Maybe she's listening right now. She had no idea that Warner Brothers was just using her art. There's a picture, and you guys may have seen it. Jess Harnell likes to sign this picture when he goes out, where it's Wakko holding on to Hello Nurse, and he kind of has, you know, he's a little shaggier and has a little grin on him. That's this photo of Wakko, and as you can see, this is not like a, you know, it's. I actually wonder if the reboot style of the Warners is kind of based upon this, and I'm sorry it's all out of focus. There's not much I can do about that. But Wakko has a bit of a, I don't know, a little canine right there. Anyway, it's disappointing. I'm not blaming Super7 for that. I'm blaming the person at Warner Brothers Licensing who took that and started putting that on all of their stuff. That's not cool. Anyway, like I was saying, these figures have some really cool signatures right here, areas for signatures, I should say, on them. And usually they say, you got to keep these in the package, you know? You got to keep them in the package, otherwise they lose all their value. We're going to open up these figures. In fact, I'm going to, so that I don't get, I would hate for this stuff to get underneath my nail or something like that, live on the air. I don't want to show blood. But we're going to open these figures up because they deserve to be free. It does say on the back of this, I believe, that this is, or maybe on the front. Yeah. Warning, choking hazard, adult collectible, not a toy. Ages 14 plus. So they are serious about this, folks. If you are 13 or under, I am sorry, you may not have this. Not without parent permission. Okay, here is Wakko. Let's see if I can get a nice zoom, better zoom up here of this here. Can I get a zoom up? All right, let's see. I'm going to have to adjust my other camera in just a little bit. All right, hello. Can you focus on this, Mr. Guy, please? Let's see here. Where's my focus button? Autofocus? Will this work? Nope, that didn't do a darn thing. Okay, let's try this here. Here, anything? 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 Nope, nope. Okay, I'm going to hold them down farther then, because apparently he wants to be here. Okay. There. Okay, I'm not going to move much. All right, so here is, get my camera thing out of the way. So here's Yakko. Very cool. Let's look at his points of articulation. 5 points of articulation. Boom, boom, boom. Move his head around. So cool pegs on the bottom right there for any of your stands. He is a solid figure. Let's do the stand test. Will he stand by himself? And he does. Very important in an action figure. And can he stand with his arms posed in a position? Maybe not. Okay, yes, he can. You just balance him. Plus, he has those pegs right there. That's always nice when you are putting these together. So this guy, he's in good shape. Okay, let's go ahead and try another one right here. Let's go for Rob's other character. Let's go for Dr. Scratch and Sniff. Okay? Let's open this sucker up and see. Oh my gosh. This is actually really nice for folks who want to make sure that these stay on the card, because this is on the card. Let me tell you, he is stuck on there. He will not come off unless you really want to pop him off. All right, so let's look at the front and back here of Dr. Scratch and Sniff. Very cool. I did see some people saying online that the scale was a little bit off for Dr. Scratch and Sniff compared to the Warners. Let's see if that's true. And yes, it is off. Let's go ahead and hold them up here together. You can see that when they're side by side, that Yakko is actually taller than Dr. Scratch and Sniff. This is something you don't really notice, I don't think, when they're in the package. Let's see how well Dr. Scratch and Sniff stands up. Let me try backing this back up again here. Whoop. All right, Dr. Scratch and Sniff, come back here, please. Let's see how well you stand on your own. He stands up very well on his own with his hand behind his back. Now, can this hand do anything else than be behind his back? Let's see. Can I move him? Okay, so if he can put his hand behind his back, or he can put his hands like this and look like I'm not quite sure what this would be doing. Yeah, he's gesturing with both hands this way. He's pointing with both hands. But it's still a very good figure. He looks really, really good, especially by himself. And like I said, this figure is, these figures are great outside of they're sturdy. Like these are good, sturdy figures. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wakko. What's going on with Wakko here? Oh, right. Wakko. Now I notice his feet bend. Yakko's feet do not bend, but Wakko's feet, I think it's just the way that, it's just the way that his legs go into his body right here. So Yakko's feet, legs go up and down like that, so he can sit. I'll have Yakko sit down, sit over here. Wakko, however, can he sit? Not really. Wakko's legs are not really, I have him balancing on his tail right there. So Wakko's not really built for that. Wakko is definitely built for standing. So let's see how well he actually stands. Oh, come on, Wakko, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Got to make sure his feet are nice, planted. Ta-da! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, okay, he fell down. Yeah, so Wakko's good. Oh, I'm knocking down Scratchy. Okay, so there we go. Let's put them right here. Oh, let's try this again. I got to get them all put exactly right. Very good. I'll stand up Yakko and Wakko next to one another. And of course, don't call her Dottie or you die. Let's open up Dot. Okay. Opening up Dot. Let's get this opening action on camera. Sorry, folks. I'm operating as camera operator and toy opener at once. I can only do so much. Oh my God! I just ripped her head off. Okay. Well, that was wow. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind when you are opening this toy. I will have to get out the crazy glue on this one because check this out, folks. This is why it's a collectible toy and for 14 plus, and I was opening it up like someone under the age of 14 because look what happened. Dot's head fell off. No, Dot. Oh no. Her neck right there is just so, oh my goodness gracious. It can be fixed, but it's going to be a real, I don't know if she'll ever turn her head again. So again, this is a figure you might want to keep in the package. All right, let's see if Dot stands by herself with no head on. With a head, we'll never know. Poor Dot. Well, did you ever see Wakko's Wish? This is the real dark version of it. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, not the cutie people are saying, people online. I know. Don't open Dot. If you open up Dot, be very, very, very careful, or else this might happen. Okay. Some might say, Dr. Scratch and Sniff would say to her, Dot, you lost your head. Okay, so there you go. There's the Dot. You know, I see Jeffrey saying F for Dot, and well, I would say as long as you are very careful with Dot and are very, very careful with moving her head, then yeah, you can take her out. Just be careful with her, because, yeah. Now these figures, these retro reaction figures, I should say, these are the ones that were announced, gosh, just a little while ago. I want to say a month or two ago, and they are $20 each. So I think they're really cool to get, especially if you keep in the package. Like I said, a lot of cool signing area right here, and yeah, and her head, right? Her head is just hit the floor, and I will not be getting it until after the live stream. So there's our Yakko, Wakko, and Dot with no head, and Dr. Scratch and Sniff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but they are very cool, and if anything, keep them in. They're wonderful retro packaging. You'll have a great area for signing and stuff. And they're not punched or anything, too, when you get them from Super7. I believe you can get them directly from their site. And, yeah. Did he say they're radioactive? I hope they're not. They're reaction, retro, not radio. Oh, my gosh. Please, not radioactive. Not radioactive. All right. Let's go ahead and go on to, let's see how I am on the water tower now. Hello, back to the water tower. So yes, Yakko, Wakko, and Headless Dot. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool, don't get me wrong. I still like them a lot. But yes, usually I'm a big fan of opening up your figures and taking them out and posing them. And I still am. But maybe not for these ones. Keep them in their package is my opinion on them, because they look really, really cool in the box. Okay, and plus they're $20 each. You know, buy two. Buy one to keep in the package, one to take out, and when you take out Dot, be very careful, because she is fragile. All right, hey everybody, did you know out there that the Animaniacs reboot is coming out? The third season is coming out. Oh yeah, this Friday, Thursday night for most people. They're going to be tuning in late to it. The reboot is coming out, and we're very excited to be reviewing episode 1 of the reboot. Our review should be out, if all things go as planned, this Sunday. What was that? What would that be? February, I don't have a calendar in front of me. Today's the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th? February 19th, is that Sunday? Whatever it is. Check it out and see what we think, me, Nathan, and Kelly think of episode 1 of the Animaniacs Reboot Season 3. Season 3. Mario Vega's on there saying, hello, Animanicast. Hello, Mario. Okay, so, and yes, rest in peace, Dot. Yeah. But you know what? For, $20 for a figure, not unheard of. In fact, I was just looking at some basic Star Wars action figures, just those, and at Target, and they are close to $20, and they're not even the quote-unquote collectibles. These are the collectible retro figures. So there you go. Do with what you will. Hey, in other news, did you know that Tom Ruegger and Paul Rugg are going all around the country, and they will be visiting WonderCon next month? That's true. It's right. Yes. Of course, Paul is going to Fairfax at the beginning of March, and then towards the end of March, you can see Paul and Tom on the West Coast in Anaheim, California at WonderCon. Let's go ahead and see what they're doing.
Hey friends, Paul Rudd, Tom Ruegger here, and we have some exciting news. That's right, Tom and I are going to be appearing all over the country talking about Freakazoid, Animaniacs, and all the other different shows. And we're super excited to be coming to
Anaheim, California.
And the dates are
March 24th, 25th, and 26th.
So join us, won't you? You know, our favorite thing about
Anaheim, California.
is
No mosquitoes.
That's right. So if you live on the West Coast or the area over there, head over to WonderCon at the end of March. It should be fantastic. Even I will be there, which I know that's not a big draw for people. Hey, if you listen to the show, if you're a fan of the podcast, maybe you'd like to say hi or something like that. But we'll be doing some panels there at WonderCon. And if you live on the East Coast, which I saw Katie on the chat lives on the East Coast, well, then make sure you go see Paul in Fairfax, and he's going to be hitting a few other cons in that area throughout the year. So make sure you check him out there. And if you out there are saying, hey, I'd like Paul and Tom to come to the con at my city or whatever, well, the best thing you can do is let your con know, let your convention know. And hey, send me an email, animanicast@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to send that convention all the possible information that they would want to have about Paul and Tom if I haven't done so already. We want to make sure that as many people as possible out there get to see Paul and Tom and see him in person and get a signature and, honestly, just say thank you for making such an amazing cartoon. Thank you for writing it. Thank you for coming up with all these fantastic characters, because you don't get that chance often. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the big ones right here. These are the Super7 collectible big old figures. Now these little ones were $20, right? The little ones were 20. These ones are 55. 50, 55. 50, maybe a little bit less if you get them on sale, if you find a coupon code. I don't know. But they are available at most collectible toy shops. I know like places like Big Bad Toy Store. I think Super7 might have them on sale on their website. But very psyched to open these up. Let's go ahead and start with Yakko. And you can see this was shipped really well. They put a nice little box around it to make sure that the wonderful packaging inside is not damaged. Choking hazard, may contain small parts, adult collectible, not a toy. Don't you forget it. Wonderful right here. You have the nice little kind of holographic stuff here. Let's zoom in just a little bit here so I can see you guys. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. I'll have to open it up here so you guys can see me opening it. Plastic first. Ooh-ah! Okay, I'm very excited about this stuff because, quite frankly, they have a lot of fantastic accessories and stuff like that. So let's go and open this up. Ooh, look at this slide. This packaging is just amazing. And it's on the back right here. We have Yakko right there. Very cool. I mean, this is meant to, this is what I'm hoping. Excuse me. Let me mute myself just for a minute. On? Okay, we're back on. Sorry, I had to cough. What I'm hoping with this, because I'm going to open this right now, but what I'm hoping is that it's relatively easy to put back into the packaging, because this packaging is just super cool and really, I mean, once you take it out of the this little sleeve that it comes in, it's just great for displaying right there. So let's go ahead. It has a little sticker thing at the top. I'm just going to try to peel that off as gently as I possibly can. Katie used to have a huge crush on Yakko. You're not alone, Katie. Not me. I'm just saying you're not alone. I know others have had a crush on Yakko as well. Let's go ahead and look at Yakko. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Now this is something else. Okay. I don't know where to start. Let me just back up just a little bit so you guys can see what the heck I'm doing here. I'll move down the camera here. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So here is Yakko, and he is honestly a little bit bigger. Please don't break. Okay. This is what we got to say. No more breaking off heads. Although these heads can be interchanged, so maybe it's okay if this head comes off. This is wonderful. Let me turn down the volume just a little bit so we don't have as much sound of plastic. Da, da, da. Oh, he has a little bit of a plastic thing on his arm, and here I am with no scissor. Da, 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 da. Come on. What kind of unboxing person doesn't bring a scissor with him? This guy. He just brings a staple remover. Well, if that doesn't, here, in the interest of not breaking anybody, I'm just going to remove the part that does not have the little plastic little thing holding his head. There's Yakko's head. Let's go to camera 2, which is probably off kilter right now. Oh, look at all the wonderful packaging I have everywhere. Let's take a look at Yakko's head. Oh, there's Yakko's head. Very cool. And that can be, and he comes with multiple hands and a stick of dynamite as well, right here. That can be taken. Let's go ahead and take this right here and see. Let me look at this piece of Yakko dynamite. Making sure Yakko's head does not, his teacher head does not hit the floor. What I'm interested right here, no, the dynamite is in constant explosion mode. Okay, so I was kind of hoping I would be able to take off that, star of dynamite right there. Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, hey! And what I really love about these, let me back this camera up just a bit here. Beep. Okay, what I really love about this is that they have just really great accessories. I mean, Bag of Fun is such a cool accessory to have for Yakko from you and me right here. So you get you get 2 songs for the price of 1 with this figure. Let's go ahead and take out his map, which I don't know if you guys know this, but Yakko sings this song called Yakko's World. I don't know if they really reference it that much in the reboot, but it's true. I joke, I kid. Because they reference that song at least 20 times per episode, I think. Okay. Oh boy, there we go. All right, here is Yakko's map right here. And this is of, now let's see. I have to tilt it so that you guys can see it. So, but it will stay. This is kind of cool how it does turn. Look at that. Will it stay in one position so that he can point to it? Come on, stay in one position. Ta-da! Ta-da! All right. Now I'm going to do my very best to take Yakko out. Forcefully but gently. Let's see how well this works. Come on, we've already killed Dot today. I don't want to kill Yakko too. Come on, Yakko. Don't you do this to me. All right, we did it. Hooray! Yakko didn't die. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how well these heads can be exchanged. Let's see. I'm going to just pop that one. Ooh, boy, that came off very easily. And pop, pop, pop. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. It worked. It worked. Now let's see. As for we have to always do the test. Can he stand on his own? Can Yakko stand on his own? He can! He can! Let me extend his arms. Oh, nope. Having a little trouble. Having a little trouble. Yakko's having trouble. Moving forward. There we go. You kind of have to balance him just right. But he will stand on himself? No, he will stand by himself. Yes. So Yakko is a winner. I love his. When I first saw these figures, I thought I don't know. When I first saw the figures, I thought the heads were a little too big for their body. But now when I actually see it in person and actually have it in my hand, at least for Yakko, it looks really good. It looks really good. And there's a lot of articulation in here. I mean, he has his knees bend. He has the bottom of his feet have his little paw prints at the bottom of it. His hands have wrist articulation that go up and down. Wow. I'm just putting him in all sorts of contorted shapes and stuff. And his tail, of course, can move around. His tail is actually, looks like it's on, it is on a ball joint as well. So it can be really put into many different positions. Plus, there's two tails. So if you're, like, I actually like him probably more with the little jagged tail here. So I'm going to try that. Let's see, is he on? Is it on? It is on, and there it is. So there we go. We got Yakko with his tail right there. I really do. This is a nice figure with tons of different hands too. I'm not going to go through all the different hands and everything because I'm worried because of time. I would break something, like one of these pegs might break off. So I'm not going to do that, but I will say they look really, really good. And let me just see, can I put the bag of fun in a hand? It looks like I can. So this bag of fun can be put in Yakko's hand. Hooray! You and me will have a bag of fun. Yes. A line written by the great John P. McCann. That's right. Who would have known that you write a song one day on Animaniacs and then one day they make it out of plastic? There you go. All right, so Yakko looks great. I'm going to move him aside. He comes, of course, with other accessories too. It comes with a little pointer so he can point to the map. It comes with a bunch of different stuff, but let's move his tail back over here. Boy, oh boy. Let's go ahead and move to the next figure right now. Let's get to, oh boy, what time we got? 5, oh boy. I might be going a little bit faster on this one, or we may not be able to show everybody the entire thing opened, because I promised my significant other I would be home soon. And I'm in Burbank, so, I mean, I got to get home. All right, let's go to Wakko and Dot. I may not be able to have enough time to actually open them up and everything, but we'll at least get them open and we'll look at them real close. And we also have what Tom Ruegger thinks of these figures. Super7 was nice enough to send a complete set over to Tom as well, so you get to see his approval or maybe even disapproval of these figures. Be nice to hope. I would hope that he would like these figures. I mean, he's the guy who created the show, one that designed the Warners based off of his kids and everything in the first place. So I hope he likes them. I guess we'll just have to find out. All right, let's go ahead and look at Wakko right now, and let's go to camera 2 once again. Camera 2. Let's take a look, and it slides once again. Look at that wonderful figure right there inside. Wow, he's so pretty. He's so cute. He's so wacky because he's Wakko. It looks like it comes with the same dynamite that Yakko came with, probably in that unexploded part. And I'm so very glad that they picked this. I was very worried, based off of our previous experience with this, that they would have used this Wakko, which is not the right Wakko. This is right, though. This is our standard Wakko we're used to from our publicity shots. So that one's cool. I like it. I like the container packaging, I should say, very, very much. Let's get to camera 2. I'm sorry, again, just me, folks. Just me. I'm just pressing buttons. All right, let's go ahead and open up Wakko, and let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, we got all this stuff. Plastic, plastic, plastic. I'm sorry. My apologies to the environment in advance. But some of this plastic I'm just holding on to, so I guess it's not that bad. Like this packaging, it's not like I'm going to throw this plastic away. All right. Wow. Okay. Woo. It has that fresh plastic smell. He is super cute. Okay. We have, and I'm just going to hold it up right here, the United States map. Same size, and I'm assuming same quality as the other one. Looks like it's, yeah, just wonderful. The colors look right to the actual series, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Yakko's World and actually paid attention to the colors of the map. I will say that the colors of this look true to the cartoon show, which is very nice. Very cool. You have a few important accessories in here. You have Yakko, I'm sorry, what am I saying? Wakko with his violin. I was about to say ukulele, because it kind of does look like a ukulele, actually. Let's see how, well, again, Wakko is kind of pegged in here with this wonderful protective plastic stuff to make sure, haha, I got you that time. Protective stuff to make sure he doesn't fly out. His hand fell off. Okay, but unlike the Dot one, it's okay because I can pop it back on. Okay, and Wakko has his hands fit back on. Let's take a look at Wakko's. Did I say Yakko again? Guys, it's at the end of the day for me. If I say their names interchangeably, I apologize. Fill in the blank for how they should be said. This not a banjo, violin, does look a little big for Wakko. Let's go ahead and do camera 2 so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here's the violin. Here is Wakko. You can say it takes up about half of his body length. So it is a little too big, but I'm interested to see what this would look like once I take his other hands out. Am I going to be able to hold this under his chin, or maybe just have him hold on to this in one hand and hold on to the bow with the other, because of course his bow is available. I like how his tail right here goes out and it looks so like straight, like he's just, you know, he's excited. Yeah, enough said on that. But I do like how it looks super cute. His face, gosh, his face looks super amazing as well. I am a fan of this. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to try real quick here, folks. Give me just 1 minute. I'm going to try something. I'm going to experiment here real quick with this. And I'm going to try flipping my camera lens upside down just so it's a little easier for me. Let's try right now. Let's see this. Ooh, look at that. That's much better. Hey, live TV or YouTube. Anyway, oh, that's so much better. I wish I thought about this earlier. Oh well. So anyway, there's Wakko. He looks good. There he is next to his map. There we go. Moving on. And his helmet, by the way, thank you, I believe, I think it was Jeffrey, a.k.a. Wakko King, I believe, months ago said, I think that's from the big candy store when they went by in a blur and they had their little Roman helmets on. So, yeah. I will say that folks at Super7, they are definite fans of the show because they got some pretty obscure stuff here. Let's go ahead and get to Dot. Dot. The time, oh boy. We're going to be going fast, folks. Dot is, wow, okay. Dot, we just have time to show the box and not open her up. And plus, I don't want to break Dot's head off again. We've already had that experience. Okay, so Dot, camera, please adjust, please. Thank you. All right, so Dot, let's go ahead and open her up. There we go. She has 3 heads. 3 heads, and looks like she has some cool accessories, a rose in her hand and a butterfly, so you can have her pose singing "I'm cute" and all those other things. Very awesome. It looks like she has a stick of dynamite, and she has her little life preserver in the back. I mean, when it comes to compared to Yakko and Wakko, yeah, I wish they could have put one more thing in the background right there, but I just don't know what it would be. They could have given her some bottles of water for Gunga Dot. I don't know. But she looks awesome. Okay, we got to move on, folks. We don't have time. We don't have time. Well, I don't have time. You might have more time than I do, and I'm hoping you're enjoying the show and everything. But we're moving on. All right, Pinky. For all you Brinky fans out there, I know a lot of people are saying, ooh, with the reboot. We'll see. Of course, I'm most excited when it comes to the reboot. Yes, Yakko, Wakko, and Dot, and Pinky and the Brain. I'm excited about Slappy. That's what I'm excited about, because I miss Slappy. And if all things point to where we think they're going, we should see Slappy. Back me up, people in the chat. Is Slappy at least supposed to be in, I think, the 3rd episode or the 4th episode? I don't know. But whatever episode, I'm going to be, this is my plans for the reboot on the first thing. I'm going to be watching the 1st episode, and then I'm going to be skipping ahead to Slappy Squirrel's segment, because I can't wait. I'm going to that. Anyway. Right here we have Pinky. Pinky is looking very cool. Let's go ahead and get to him right here. Pinky, 3 heads of Pinky, plus his little thing. His little it looks like this might be from the reboot. Like he does shoot this, I think, in was it the first or second season? I don't know, but there was a little grappling gun in the second season. It's and I think there's a Farfik Newton picture in here somewhere, and I want to go through this, but I don't have time. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. But his heads look really just, the painting on this is just amazing. The vibrant colors, amazing, just detail. Love it. Okay. And now the biggest box. The biggest box is the brain. It is about a third wider than the other boxes. Let's go ahead and open up the brain, and then we'll close things off with Tom Ruegger's thoughts on the figures. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Super 7 Ultimates. And let me tell you, folks, these have been ultimate. They look amazing. Let's go ahead and get to this last one. This, of course, is the brain. And let's open him up, and let's go to camera 2 so we can see this up close. There we go. He looks really, really cool. So 2 big heads on him. Again, the size, this is big, folks. This is big. This is like the brain. I think Pinky the Brain are basically, they're like life size. I would say that this is like a life size brain right there. Just really, really fantastic. I can't say enough about this. And honestly, what I am looking forward to the most on this is setting him up with Pinky with the giant magnet. And let's give a quick shout out to them including the keychain. Is it folks saying his head is too big? I don't know. I think again, I wish I had time to actually take him out of the package. I think his brain, the brain of the brain, the head of the brain might be just slightly too large, but honestly, I don't think so. My first impressions is that, yep, that looks right to me. That looks right to me. That's just my first impressions. Again, I'd have to open it and just see. Check our Instagram and stuff. I'm sure I'm going to be, once I get these all open, and oh boy, you're going to see so many pictures of them doing stuff. I am super, super psyched about these, but let's go ahead and see what Tom Ruegger thought about them right now.
Very nice of the folks at Super7 to send this. There's Dot. Oh my goodness. All right, Dot, here you go. She's gonna have all sorts of cute accessories, don't you think, honey bun?
The girls always get the better accessories.
There's that. Oh, she's got heart eyes. She has loving eyes, and she's got a lot of handsy things going on. Be careful, Dot. Don't get too handsy. Oh my goodness, look at him.
Wow!
He's packed with accessories and everything. That is so very, very cool. And the brain. Ready? Wow. Look at him. He's got his own globe. He's got 2 different heads. He's got a very excited head and a very calm head. Wow. Oh, he's got a big magnet behind him. Here we have Pinky. Oh, Pinky's very busy. Look at his head. He's got 3 heads. 3 heads are better than 1. Especially for Pinky. And finally, plastic bags can be dangerous, so these are not toys. The plastic bags are not toys. This is Yakko. Here he be.
Wow.
He's got a bag of fun there, I think. Looks like a bag of fun. And magical head.
Nice.
I'm totally muted. Oh my gosh. Hello. At any rate, let's rewind. I was just saying to everybody, are these figures worth it? And the answer is yes. Are these figures worth it? Absolutely. I think so. If you have the funds for it, I say go for it. And somebody asked, why is there a window at the top? The window at the top is for the folks who don't want to open these up and just look at the top like that. But I would really highly suggest that these kinds of figures, unless you're a super crazy collector, they are meant to be opened. And they are expensive because essentially you're getting 2 or 3 figures for the price of one. When I always compare this to like a Black Series figure from like Star Wars or something like that. Whereas Star Wars, a figure is like, yes, thank you, I'm back, hi. Where a Star Wars figure is 25, 30, 35, maybe even sometimes even 40 for like a Boba Fett or something crazy. But you're just getting one figure. And it looks nice and all, but it's just one figure. For this, which is 55, 50-ish, you're getting basically 3 figures, 2 to 3 figures easily with a ton of really quality accessories. And I would say that if you're looking for something a little bit more inexpensive, going with the retro ones right here, these would definitely be something to check out perhaps instead. They are $20, but just be very, very careful if you take them out of the package because Dot's head might just pop off like it popped off for me. So be very careful. So $20 for these. I would almost keep these in their package just because it's especially they would look great on a shelf just in their package. But also, I'm just thinking ahead to conventions and everything, and the backing of them is a lot of room for like the person to sign their name and everything on there. So I think that would be awesome. And hey, Tom Ruegger, he's going to be touring conventions as well. Paul Rugg going to be touring as well. And why not get their signatures on there as well? Super7 is actually going to be at WonderCon along with Tom and Paul. And I have been told that they will probably be bringing some of these figures with them to Anaheim. So if you're going to Anaheim and you want to check out their booth, get these figures and get the box, or maybe even the figure itself, I don't know, signed by Tom and Paul. I'm sure you'll be happy you did. So the main thing that I want everybody to do is to make sure that you folks out there, if you do have the funds, to buy at least your favorite ones, because honestly, I would love to see more of these. And when I look at these figures and I'm like, okay, I got these, who else do I need? Well, the first ones that came to mind were Hello Nurse, Dr. Scratch and Sniff, and Ralph the Guard. Because being able to put Yakko, Wakko, and Dot running away from them, I mean, you give all 3 of these, characters nets. There's one accessory. You give Dr. Scratch and Sniff his, Siggy, his bust. Well, you got another one right there. And you give Ralph a bunch of, I don't know, things to eat. There you go. You got a bunch of accessories there. Skippy and Slappy. Oh my gosh, Animaniacs. They both need a box. They need to be selling that. Chicken Boo. Chicken Boo would be an amazing Ultimates Animaniacs figure, except he would need probably the most accessories and costume pieces and interchangeable heads. A Chicken Boo, oh my gosh, I want that. Maybe even another side character, like maybe even Mr. Skullhead or something like that. Good idea, bad idea? Oh my gosh, I would love that. The Good Feathers. The Good Feathers, I don't know if we could do a 3-pack of those guys. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe an accessory of a cloud of dust or something? Sure, why not? And heck, why not even put a Freakazoid one in there too, right? Freakazoid needs an action figure, and if Super7, I think of all people, are the ones to do it. I think they could absolutely do it. So I'd like to just say thank you to Super7. Hey, Super7, for making these wonderful figures. Dr. Scratch and Sniff right here agrees. Super7, figures are available right now. Right now. Get them online. The mime would be interesting. I agree. There's a lot of different figures that they could make, but honestly, they're not going to make them unless we as fans purchase at least these guys right here. Purchase as many as you can. Buy. Because without the support, then obviously, as amazing as these are, the toy company won't buy. Hey, look, I just found another piece of articulation on the Yakko's tail moves. Does Wakko's tail move? Yes, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of articulation. Their tails move. There you go, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry about the audio problems, things like that, but I'm doing this all by myself. I'm late. My wife's going to kill me. Good night, everybody. Turn off.